What's up, my friends? It's the Toad Man once again. Today we're going to do things a little bit different. Today I'm going to talk to you about the two times that I saw a ghost. I know what you're thinking already. You're like already trying to change the channel, but no. I really saw a ghost. I had other people around me at the time that can corroborate what had happened, the happenings, everything that occurred to a great detail. I have an excellent memory on certain things, and this stuff I remember to a T. The first one is kind of ambiguous. It's just something that we had seen that maybe can be argued. And the second one is legit. And I'll talk to you about the first one. A couple years ago, I was driving to my in law's house. It was a little late at night. It was riding with my wife. We're in a van and we're driving. She's driving, I'm in the passenger seat. And we're looking at the road. We're on Indian Trail Road in, I guess it's technically Allen Township. It's right on the border of Allen Township, Northampton, whatever the town over, it's Cridersville or something. And we see a shadow being cast in the road. It's like a silhouette, except it's like the opposite of a silhouette, right? It's like the light of the high beams, not the beams, the regular beams, the low beams of the car were being casted on something, and then there was a shadow being casted in the silhouette. But there wasn't anything in the road. There wasn't there, and it was the shape of a person, and the entire thing moved as though we were casting a light onto something that was moving. There was nothing moving whatsoever. But there's a shadow that's moving across the road. There's nobody else on the road. There's nobody on the side. There's nobody in the house. There's no other lights. It's just us. It's just a windy road, and it's just those houses on the side over here. There was the township hall on the side. There's the river and the bridge right there. So it was right before the bridge. We saw it, and it just moved like across the street, and it spooked us both out. We both looked at each other, and we couldn't talk about it for a little bit, and then we talked about it, and we both had the same exact reaction and same details. We both saw the same thing, and neither of us, I am straight edge. I do not drink. I do not smoke. I've never been inebriated in my entire life, so it's not like there's a case where, well, oh man, I took something and I'm having some thoughts or some visions or anything like that. That has never occurred to me. So that's the first time. Second time, I was driving home. This time I'm driving. I'm driving in my little blue Yaris. I'm flying down. I'm coming from Canada. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We had left Canada. We're in upstate New York. We're driving down back to Pennsylvania, and I'm flying because there's nobody on the road at this time. Absolutely not. We had drove the same way in, and when we came up this giant hill, there's an enormous hill, and there was just a little gas station, and there was some abandoned buildings, and then there was big fields, but they're freshly cut fields, which is weird. Freshly cut fields, no houses anywhere around that were inhabited. There was these broken down buildings, and so I went up that way, and now I'm coming flying the opposite way, and it's just out of nowhere. It's like I don't know. It's springtime, so it's the temperatures kind of change, and the temperature just dropped, and it was this fog, intense, thick fog. You could not see through it whatsoever. And I'm just looking at the line on the road and just keeping my pace. And I'm still going pretty fast, but I'm slowed down a little bit. I'm going fast. I'm looking at the road, looking at the line. I know there's not going to be anything in front of me because, hey, there's no other cars on the road. So I'm just following, going. We're all laughing because it was me and I think 3 or 4 other, it was 3 other people, and we're in the car, and we're just driving, and my friend who was like a little bit more risky, he's just like, even he's like, hey man, you should like slow down, and he was like, hey man, you should slow down. We might be there might be something there. I'm like, okay, whatever. So as soon as he said that, we're coming down the hill, all the clouds, all the fog just dissipated, and we could see everything clear. We're like, whoa, that's weird, like you just said, and we could see straight down at the bottom of this hill, this gigantic hill that went for probably 3 miles. We could see a gray figure in the road, in the center of the road, right on the line, walking up the hill. So now I'm stepping on it because now I can see, and I want to get home. I'm flying, and I'm going really fast. I'm probably going like 70, 80 miles in, this windy road. And I'm thinking this person's gonna jump out the way because I'm going so fast. Like I'm just being a little jerk. I was a little bit of a jerk. I'll be the person that would drive through puddles and splash people, like that kind of thing. Harmless, fun, but kind of. So I'm flying, and we fly right past this person, and I could see this person head to toe. She was all gray, like unrealistically gray, had a sun hat on with a white dress with like orangish red polka dots on it. She was walking barefoot, no belongings. And when you saw her face, you got up close, it was blurred out like a scrambled TV. Like you try to watch a pay per view that you didn't pay for back in the day, and it was just like the scrambles. Her face was scrambled. Sun hat, scrambled face. And I was spooked. I slammed on the brakes, stopped right at the bottom of the hill, which only, maybe 500, maybe 1,000 feet from where she was standing, for where she was walking. She was walking up the hill. Slammed on the brakes, turned into an abandoned gas station. It's all boarded up, closed up. Right next to an abandoned barn that was also closed. You could see right through it. It was in shambles. There was nothing around for miles and miles. For past like hour and a half, there was nothing. And there's just fields, there's freshly cut fields for whatever reason, but there's nothing. Like you can't run to the nearest place. You'd have to get a taxi to the nearest place. It's so far. So we spun it around. I got out the car. I said, I'm done. It was my car, and I was like, I'm done. I got in the back seat, and I remember Sean got in the front. He was in the back seat, got in the front. He's like, we got to go find out what's going on. He turned the car around, went up the hill. And again, this is the only road in, only road out. You see miles, 3 miles up the hill, you can see it's a long, stinking hill. Like you see all the way up to the top of the hill. And all the clouds had gone, all the fog had cleared up. Nothing. She was gone. You couldn't see her. There was nobody running in the fields. There's no ditches to be in. It was just a straight line. And she was completely gone, vanished in thin air. So that's it. Those are my 2 ghost stories. Let me hear about your ghost stories. All right, y'all. As always, be cool, do good, be nice to each other. All right, y'all.